Hey everybody, Micah here, and welcome to Living Life Strong. This is where I give you powerful how-to tips on how you can intentionally happen to your life instead of your life happening to you. And so this week, this is the topics that we're going to cover. First of all, today we're going to talk about how to never quit. Then we're going to talk about how to overcome worry tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, how to develop persistence. Thursday, how to overcome your past. And then on Friday, how to put off procrastination. So let's get started with today's how-to. Today, I want to talk with you about how to never quit. The only way that you can lose is if you quit. Don't ever quit. There's a big difference between quitting and changing. But I believe that when God sees somebody that doesn't quit, he looks down and he sees and he says, that's somebody I can use. Galatians 6:9, we are told, let us not become weary in good doing, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we never give up. I want you to look at this verse carefully. It urges us to not become weary. It assures us that if we will keep from becoming weary in good doing, that we will, not that we might, but that we will reap a harvest if we don't give up. You see, God doesn't give up. In fact, it's impossible for him to do so. Philippians 1:6, Paul says that being confident in this, that he, God, who began a good work in you, will not quit, but will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ. There are several great important lessons in this verse, and the most important critical thing is that God does not quit. Therefore, we can have great confidence that he will complete the good work that is in you and in me, the one that he began in us. He will see it through every step of the way until we've reached our ultimate destination in his will. And one of the best scriptural examples of this is Joseph. He had many reasons to justify giving up. First of all is when he was trapped in a pit where his brothers had thrown him in and were going to sell him into slavery because of their jealousy. I'm sure he had to say to himself, this is not the way I dreamed that my life would work out. And then later on, he had a great opportunity to become discouraged and quit when he was unjustly accused and thrown into prison for a crime that he didn't commit. Again, he could have said to himself, look, this is not right. I'm not supposed to be here. I quit. But he refused to quit. And eventually, the dream that God put in his heart became a reality. And the Bible says that he was elevated from a prisoner to a prime minister in one day. And although he didn't know or understand all the steps by which God would lead him through to his destiny, he remained true to God and refused to quit. Even through the trials and the obstacles that he faced, he refused to quit. There is no greater reward than that which comes as a result of holding fast to the word and the promises of God, the will of God. I mean, you can only decide not to lose. Only you can decide that. But listen, most people quit right on the verge of success. I mean, a lot of times it's right there at their fingertips and they quit. But there's only one degree of difference between hot water and steam. Think about it. Luke 18, Jesus told this parable of what he calls a persistent widow. The Bible reveals that his purpose in telling this story, when he told his disciples the parable, he says that he told it so that he was trying to teach them a lesson to never give up. And then in Psalms 37, it says, commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he will bring it to pass. The only way that you can lose is to quit. And that's the only decision that we can make that can keep us from reaching God's goals for our lives. I want you to have a great day, live life strong, and we'll see you tomorrow when we talk about how to overcome worry in your life. Take care.
Don't forget to subscribe and follow Living Word on social media. We post content each and every week, and you don't want to miss out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, and our Instagram, and make sure to turn on notifications for all three, so you'll receive the latest news, updates, and content right at your fingertips.